What is up, y'all? Hey, listen, I wanted to go live for a minute because it's pouring down rain outside and I need to get an announcement out. First and foremost, go watch my video yesterday about the meet and greet real fun barbecue that I'm doing with Fish USA next weekend in Erie, Pennsylvania. But this weekend, I will be in Woodstock, Georgia at the Bonafide Kayaks RS117 launch party at Reformation Brewery. I will link up in the description box after the video is done so I can edit that. Exactly where to find out more details about that. So I'll be there. Luther Cyphers from Yak Attack and Bonafide will be there. Fluke Master will be there. Scott Butcher. And then John Hipsher from Yak Attack. A lot of people from the companies that you know and love are going to be there. And so anyway, I will see y'all in Woodstock, Georgia this weekend. It's Sunday from 12 to 4, 12 to 4 or 12 to 5. But you know me and Fluke Master, we like to talk. Odds are it's going to run longer than that. But come see us. We got some cool giveaways and some other stuff, some raffles. And yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going live for five questions. So I'm at 1:20 now. I got 5 questions. Post them up and I will answer your questions. I'm going to do 5 minutes, 5 questions. But if we don't get them in, then we'll be done at 5 minutes. So anyway, y'all go watch that video from yesterday. Do me a favor, share it. Come see me in PA if you can. There's going to be a Bonafide SS127 Shimano wrapped edition boat given away up there. So, all right. So somebody post a question so that I can answer the questions. We are now down to 3 minutes. Steve Piscatelli said, how do I learn keto? Well, that's a good question. I have been like completely immersed in watching keto videos, learning about it, developing it. So what I'm going to do, Steve, is tell you this. You can learn about it right here because I'm going to start doing a couple of videos a week. I'm not going to reduce the amount of fishing content. I'm going to add in some fishing or some fitness content, and I'll do it right here on this channel. So stay tuned. I am going to do my top 5 favorite keto pages, my top 5 keto YouTubers, and my top 5 keto getting started tips video in the next little bit. So there's the answer to that. What is the weight on the RS117? All right, so that is not nailed down 100% yet. It's somewhere in the 65-pound range, but it's hard to say on a boat that's still not 100% shot approved, meaning they've put it in the mold and done all of the work and ultrasound tested it to make sure that there's thicknesses and all that. So that'll be nailed down probably in the next 30 days or so. With winter coming, favorite winter pattern and techniques. I'm going to be honest with you. One of my favorite patterns for winter transition, actually one of my favorite patterns for any transition when you don't exactly know what the fish is doing and you can't go wrong with this anywhere, is a 1/2 ounce black and blue jig with either like a speed crawl, a flapping hog, or a top water, like a Yamamoto Yamafrog as a trailer. You can fish it slower. You can reel it like a bait fish pattern. You can swim it. You can hop it. You can drag it. You can scoot it, or you can dead stick it, and it does well. So 1/2 ounce jig, black and blue is my favorite color. Scoot along the bottom, kick up some silt, and you're good to go. Is the boxing match going to happen? So Steve, you're going to get 2 questions. Yes, the boxing match is going to happen. We had it tentatively planned for February. I'm going to do a video, and Gene's going to do a video this weekend at Woodstock asking you guys if that makes sense. We might even push it back a little bit later to give ourselves more time to train. But definitely the match is going to happen, and Gene is going to get slept. It's just going to happen. So, yes, thanks for that question. Have I ever fished Barren River Lake? I have paddled it, and I will say that I fished it, but I didn't catch it. So I have a score to settle with Barren River Lake. We only got there for about an hour, and we ended up having the rain. Christy and I went up there and met with a friend, and it poured down rain, and the wind got up to about 45 miles an hour. Like I said, we only got about an hour to fish. So then we went and ate some barbecue, and yeah, so we didn't really get to fish it. So I got to go back. Am I moving to the lake? From Jason Adams. So I have been blessed with the opportunity to do the marketing for Long Branch Lakes. Christy and I bought a lot there. We found a deal we couldn't pass up, and there's a lot of deals you can't pass up right now up there. So we bought a lot, but we've got kids in school and that kind of thing. So we're probably 2 to 5 years away from actually moving up there full time, but we're looking to build a house, and do that whole thing. Next question. Have I ever been to the Finger Lakes at Kellogg, Minnesota? No, I've not, but I'm going to Minnesota in February. I mean, shoot, in November. And if it's not too cold, I'm going to try to get out and do some fishing. If it is too cold, then I might do some ice fishing. But I'm going up there to go hunting with a friend, and hopefully I don't freeze. I've got a lot less insulation now, but no, I don't have. I have not fished the Finger Lakes of Kellogg, Minnesota, but I do plan on fishing Minnesota more this year. All right, so one more question because I'm past the 5 minutes. Any chance you would be consider bringing a Bonafide party to Nashville? You know what? That's a good question. Let me talk to Luther and the folks at Bonafide this weekend, and I think that's not a bad idea. So, John Bolton, yes, I will talk to Luther about it this weekend, and I'll see if I can bring a Bonafide party to Nashville. All right, last one, and then I'm out. How do you like the new camper? Love it, love it, love it. Christy and I went to Cumberland Mountain State Park this weekend. We stayed in it. It's obviously not, a full-time unit that you can stay in forever, but for 3-4 days, maybe a week, it's ideal. It's small. I can go off-road with it. I can take it anywhere. It's lightweight. It doesn't kill the gas mileage towing it. It doesn't cost a fortune to maintain it. I can just park it in my yard. So it is absolutely one of the best investments I've made. It'll pay for itself in the amount of travel that I do in hotels pretty dang on quick. But more importantly, I get to stay in places that aren't hotels. All my stuff's there. I can park it next to the water. And yeah, so it is absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't checked them out yet, check out Intech RV. They are awesome. And yeah, I'm hopefully going to be working with those guys to develop a little bit bigger, more kayak fishing specific unit in the near future. So I bought a unit. I'm showing them what I can do for promotion, and then trying to twist their arm to make me something that fits a kayak inside it, but it's just long enough for that. Not too big, not too small, the whole drill. But to pursue and the chase, those would be great. If I was a tournament angler traveling, wanted to save money on hotels and things like that, I'd have one of those. Or if I just wanted to stay overnight at a lake, leave my kayak right there, drag it up, build a fire, sit there, eat, get up the next morning, go fishing, it'd be perfect. So it's property on the lake on wheels. All right, guys, we are out. I went to 5 minutes of questions. I'll see y'all next time. Go watch that other video. Stay tuned for some videos coming later this week. I'm going to go as hard as I can, get innovative. Love y'all. Appreciate all the support, and get out there and catch some.